my excitement is really high. The level is really high, very high. And actually, I'm tired because I woke up early in the morning. I had English class at the company, and then soon after, I came back home and I cooked for an hour because today I wanted to celebrate my 8th year anniversary here in Japan. Yay! I look good. And so I cooked lumpiang toge, pancit bihon, and gelatin for my friends. Actually, when I say friends, what I mean is my coworkers. Yes. So all of us ate, and their comments are like this. My Korean friend, she said it in Korean, but what she meant was, you don't compare yourself to the one who cooks every day, because there was a joke like, I know that it's not so delicious, I mean, compared to my mom. So she said it in Korean, that you don't compare yourself to your mom because she cooks every day. And another one said, oh, the food is nice. And the other one just took some, I mean, to, take out. But anyway, the four of us, we enjoyed. I hope they enjoyed as much as I did. So, to be exact, August 24, 2011, I departed from Naiya Terminal 1, and PAL. They paid for my airplane ticket, and I used PAL, and hmm, yeah, I remember. The last video that I made, I actually made a mistake. The phone call that I got was actually not from here. It was from Italy. Tita Ruby was in Italy. Yes. Of course, next to God, I want to say thank you to Nanay Letty and Tita Ruby, especially Tita Ruby, for introducing me here. Um, I don't know, like I always tell her that I owe her my life here, and I will always be thankful from the bottom of my heart for all the helps that she gave us, and she's been giving to me, even the advices that I need. And hmm, God knows how thankful I am to their family, and I promised to her that I'll be a good girl. Today I'm going to share you like three sets of stories, sets of events or experiences that I had here. And of course, I'm still struggling. And these are the things that actually, how should I say, like the experiences that I'll never forget. Three things. Well, the first one, I'll never forget it. I arrived here at 9. Well, we arrived at 9 o'clock, 9ish. And then, of course, it was my first time to fly. Never had experience to fly domestic. So, all I did was to follow the people. So, they went up, they rode this limousine bus, and they show their passport. Everything people did, I did. So I followed everything because that's the rule. I mean, that was the suggestion, advice that Andrew told me. Just follow the people, but never allow people to ask you to carry their own luggage. So just let them. Don't talk to anyone except the flight stewardess or the staffs that you need if you need them. So I followed them, and unfortunately, the machine couldn't read my passport. So it took me time. So that made me late, and that made me the last person to pass through the immigration. At the same time, the last person to get my luggage bag at the conveyor belt. So I figured out that your airline, I mean, your the conveyor belt has this what do you call this one, indicated corresponding flight. So I went and it says like from Manila and blah 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 like that. So because I was the last person, so when I went there, the conveyor belt was empty. And I was like, wait, where's my luggage bag? Is this the right flight? Yes, it is the right flight, but no luggage bag there. So the staff came to me and he asked me in Japanese. And I said, I'm trying to look for my luggage bag, but it's not here. My flight is this one. And then he said, To be honest, I can't remember what he said. So what happened was like he pointed me and he pointed a luggage bag maybe like 40 meters away from us, and he said, "You won. Luggage bag won." So he, the logic, one plus one. Hmm. But I said, I mean, from far, I could see that it was kind of like a light brown or kind of yellow, light brown, kind of like that. He, I told him, like, no, my luggage bag is not that color. My luggage bag is red, red. And he said, oh. But then, according to his simple logic, you are the only passenger here. That's the only luggage bag. So he pointed me and he pointed himself and he was like, so we went. Actually, it was my luggage bag. Yeah. I cried as soon as I saw what had happened. It was like wrapped. It was wrapped like a packing tape. They call it here gum tape. It was wrapped because the zipper was broken, and a kind of like one part, a part of it was torn out. I don't know if I would be thankful, or if I should say thank you for packing my luggage. It looked so as if it passed through a kind of like intense inspection. So that's it. So I was like, oh my goodness. But I was tired back then. No need. I didn't want to complain. The most important thing to me is my ligo, my pancit canton, and girl thingy, my clothes, my shoes, and everything. All my belongings are safe. I mean, they are nicely packed. I got it. And then I went out. And then I saw the people and they were like, are you Joanne? And I said, yes, it's me po. I say po. So without knowing any Japanese, that was my first terrible experience. So the second one, it's the weirdest, I think. Well, of course, this one I'm not going to explain, but in there are many languages. I mean, I learned Japanese through experiences, through observing people, like how do they use that language. So there are many languages, or there are many phrases in Japanese that I used wrongly and I understood wrongly. Okay. The first one okay, the first one was because I work in the church, and at the same time I go to church on Sundays. So every Sunday I hear this phrase, "Gokiritsu kudasai." So as I observed, when the MC says "Gokiritsu kudasai," everyone stands up. So I thought when you say "Gokiritsu kudasai," and when someone says "Gokiritsu kudasai," people stand up. Okay. So on my first day at the kindergarten, because no one could understand what I was talking, what I was saying, I suddenly said, "Gokiritsu kudasai." They don't say that. I mean, that's the one of the most polite or the highest form of saying stand up. They just looked at me and they were like, they didn't know what I was saying. So I was like, "Gokiritsu kudasai." "Gokiritsu kudasai." The second word was um, ah, a church member called her niece, and she said, "Oide, oide." So as I observed, the little girl came closer to her. So I thought like, if I say oide to someone, that person is going to come to me. So once I ate dinner with my with the pastor in another church and his wife, and I don't know, for some reason the pastor's wife and I already entered the restaurant, and the pastor was like few minutes. He came few minutes later. So when he entered the door, I saw him and I was like, Sensei oide. Sensei oide. The reason why I am laughing is because oide is used only for children or for, younger than you. You say oide. But to say it to someone older and higher than you, mm-mm. So I thought like, did I say something wrong? So I kind of felt like maybe I should put this because everything that has this is polite. That's what I thought. So since I, oh, this, and more people came to looked at me, and I was like, was it wrong again? So I was like, oh, that's wrong. The last but not the least, I attended a wedding ceremony, and the pastor asked the bride and the groom, if you love, the typical one, do you love each other? And in English, we say, yes, I do, or I will, like that. But I heard chigaimasu. I heard chigaimasu. So I was like, oh, chigaimasu in Japanese, it means it's no, I don't, it's not, it's different. So I was like, huh? The bride says chigaimasu, it's different. The groom said chigaimasu, it's different. And then they got married. And I was like, did I hear it correctly, or is something wrong with Japanese? Did they say different thing? And so after the ceremony, I heard, and I asked my Indian friend, and she said, Joanne, it's chikaimas. Chikaimas. It means I vow. Or yes, I promise. So chigaimas and chikaimas. My ears. And the last but not the least things are the characteristic itself, my personality. So, for some reasons, I bow a lot. I bow more than I speak. And I used to speak. I used to say, I say, hi, okay, this, wakarimashita. Hi, okay, this, maybe like almost 30 to 40 seconds of speaking like, oh yes, okay, hi. And then, and then I also do like this, and like this, and like this. And what else? Oh, the bangs. Yeah. What else are the other things? I mean, the personalities. Of course, I smile a lot here, and I say thank you more than the times I was helped. If I was helped once, I speak thank you. I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Imagine like this. I used to have like this. I think I don't have that big forehead, but I think it's so big, so I do like this. So many things that have changed already over the years, and I can't thank everyone enough, especially for the people whom God used, and they helped me a lot, including the church itself, the staffs, my students, my coworkers, everyone, my family, of course. For all, I don't know, like my life here is something that I'm going to treasure, even if time comes that I decide to go home. Like I don't know, like I can actually say like I'm the only one making my own stresses. Yeah, it's simple, but it's happy. it's a mixture of happiness, sadness, stress, excitement, boredom, everything. And of course, I want to say thank you to those people who helped me in my downs, not ups, downs. So also I would like to use this chance to say thank you to Noon, one of my I don't know, one of the best person I Noon, I miss you a lot. And of course, Hanaronni, Haononni, Soyonni, Yunonni, Nan, Kyonjagashi, Bevan, Kathy, Randy, of course, Vanessa at the same time. Um, who else? Yen, Hyang Yu, um, of course, the people here, Miss Alma, Miss Carrie, Miss Donghi, Rebecca, Carla, and of course, Havila. And I am looking forward to experiencing more of God's plan to me, and more years to come to me. And that's all. So before I end this video, I want to say thank you for those who liked my post on Facebook, and for those who greeted me, for those who wished me, for those who say like ingat palagi ikaw dyan, and for those who gave me message. Of course, the best, my mom, my sip sip mom. She said sip sip mom. Okay, my dad, of course, my family, to everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. No, I hope you learned something from me, from this video. Thank you so much. Bye. Did I forget someone? I know. um, Thank you. I don't want to name name. But anyway, thank you. Happy 8th anniversary to me. Happy 8th and happy 8th. Bye-bye. I know it sounds, or it's going to sound corny, pero gusto ko talagang panindigan tong joke na to. Knock knock. Who's there? 8th year. 8th year who? Happy 8th year to you. Happy 8th year to you. Happy 8th year, happy 8th year, happy 8th year to you. Yun lang po.